This is the L2C Media Network on YouTube, and this is the Baxley Sports Final, brought to you by the L2C Media Network. And I'm going to mute this little bloodsucker so we don't go get a copyright strike. And speaking of strikes, here's Steve. Anyway, guys, welcome. Thank you just a little bit. Okay, how you doing, everybody? Welcome to the broadcast. As you can see, I am having the ear to the control room on because for the past few weeks, there's been aims, but now we're somewhat in order. Okay, let's get to it. And by the way, thank you, Miami Heat, for making the NBA Finals more interesting. All right, let's go to it. Pruitt. Get your sports here. So, if we're watching, let's go to it, kids. And oh boy, did we have fun tonight in Major League Baseball. We'll take you through all that and a whole lot more. But let's get to you some updates here while we're on this hour. We started at 12:15. There you go. So we will be done at 1:15. Let's go to it, kids. Let's go first to golf. Yes, we do cover golf on this broad, strangely enough. If you're ready, here we go. Patrick Cantlay has played the Shriners Hospitals for Children's Hospitals Open so well that he wasn't the least bit concerned when he was stuck in neutral Friday. 4 straight birdies later, he was right up at the top again. Cantlay ran off 4 straight birdies at the midway point of his round and got up and down from a bunker on the par 5 ninth, cap off the 6 under 65, and be part of a 5-way tie for the lead going into the weekend in Las Vegas, baby. Martin Laird hit a second shot into 4 feet for an eagle on its closing hole at the 9th for a 63. Peter Malnati, the runner-up last week in MI, Crooklera, Humpback, Mississippi. MI, Crooklera, Humpback guy. There you go. Made a 15-footer for eagle from the fringe on the 9th to close out his 62. They joined Cantlay at 14 under, 128, along with Brian Harmon at 63 and Austin Cook at 65. The U.S. Open champion Bryson DeChambeau, who opened with a 62, was 1 shot behind with a round Cantlay could appreciate. Round can be made up quickly at the TPC Summerlin. DeChambeau drove the green on the 380-yard 7th for the second straight day, and this time he converted the eagle putt. Still, he was 1 under for his round and out of the top 10 until he made birdie on the 15th hole. And then hit a 367-yard drive on the par 5 16th, setting up a wedge to 10 feet for eagle. Just like that, he had 6-7, was right in the mix. The whole thing continues tomorrow. You got to see it to believe it, boys and girls. Got to see it to believe it. All right, let's keep going. Good luck to all. First, the Rays captured. Thank you. First, the Rays captured the Stanley. Not the Rays. First, the Tampa Bay Lightning captured the Stanley Cup. The Rays are now literally 2 rounds away from capturing the World Series. I explain that right now as the Tampa Bay Rays body beated. How about body slam? Thank you. Well, I go for body beated. Body beated the New York Yankees thanks to Mike Brousseau. And a clutch go-ahead home run. Let's explain it. The Rays never led. The Yankees... let's try that again. The Rays never led the Yankees in the decisive Game 5 of the ALDS on Friday until the 8th inning when pinch hitter Mike Brousseau got the best of an Arnoldus Chapman fastball. A fastball that happened to be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And wow, there was a major blast that gave the Rays a 2-1 lead and pushed their chances of winning Game 5 from 56.2% to 85.3%. That one-run margin would hold up and send the Rays to the American League Championship Series for the second time in franchise history. As for Brousseau's clutch homer off that triple-digit fastball, it's not something that happens often. A 100.2 mile per hour pitch. That was amazing. The 100.2 mile per hour pitch by Brousseau is the fastest pitch hit for a home run in a postseason game tracked by Yield Statcast. Previous high was a Carlos Correa homer off of Luis Severino at 99.3 miles per hour in 2017's ALCS Game 2. To state the obvious, coming off the bench to face a pitcher with Chapman stuff is no easy task. Bonus credit to him for fouling off a pair of fastballs and a pair of sliders en route to that 10th pitch, throwing the pressure of the moment, and the undrafted Brousseau came up impossibly huge. Layered behind all this is the recent history between Chapman and Brousseau. You'll recall this harrowing moment from back in September 1st when the Yankee pitcher threw at Mike Brousseau's head, and they weren't dancing. Brousseau already had a measure of revenge given that he homered twice against the Yankees that very night. Consider the matter settled in Brousseau's eternal favor with the Game 5 homer. Chapman, meantime, has now given up decisive home runs in elimination games in back-to-back seasons. So now, let's give you the scores for, we don't have the listings yet for the NL or ALCS, but it's going to be fun and delicious, folks. Or will we? I think we do. Let's go to it. So here we go. Let's go with the schedule, guys. Going with the schedule. Any schedule, guys? Playoff bracket? Schedule? Okay, here we go. We got the division series. We got the champion series. Oh, it's championship series. Okay, the best of 7 begins Sunday, October 11th with the American League. Astros Rays live from San Diego at determined on CBS from San Diego. The National League Championship Series, Game 1 between the Braves and Dodgers. Again, time to be determined. It'll be either on Fox or Fox Sports Live from Arlington. Tuesday, October 13th, they'll have the TBS will have the ALCS Game 3, Rays versus Astros. And NLCS Game 2, the Braves Dodgers. On Wednesday, October 14th, it'll be ACLS Game 4, Rays and Astros, TBS. National League Championship Series Game 3, Dodgers Braves, both times to be determined on Fox and FS1. Thursday, Friday, 15th, ALCS, if needed. Friday, October 16th, ACS Game 6, Astros Rays, TBS, San Diego. NLCS Game 5, Dodgers Braves, Fox and/or FS1, also, if necessary. Game 7 of the ALCS on Saturday, October 17th, Astros Rays, if necessary, TBS in San Diego. NLCS Game 6, if necessary, on Saturday, October 17th, Braves Dodgers, Fox or FS1 from Arlington. And finally, the National League Championship Series, Braves Dodgers, if necessary, Sunday, October 18th. No days off in this. No days off. Wow, so, and if that's not enough, we do have days off in the World Series. We'll let you know the times and everything else. But there you go. So the top 4 games, it all starts Sunday, October 11th with Sunday, October 11th. Yeah, Sunday, October 11th, TBS, the American League Championship Series, Game 1, Astros Rays, 7:30 on TBS. Okay, we got that for you. Graciousness. Let's get going to the more mainframe here. Let's go to some college basketball news. Auburn basketball recruiting the Tigers of Auburn. Boy, did they land 5-star prospect Jabari Smith. That's right. He committed to the Tigers on Friday. The Tyrone, Georgia Sandy Creek product. Smith chose Auburn over Georgia, Georgia Tech, LSU, North Carolina, and Tennessee. Note an SEC sort of link there. Landing Smith takes the recruiting success Auburn has experienced under Bruce Pearl to a new level. The Tigers landed 5-star prospects Mustafa Heron from the class of 2016, Sharif Cooper from the class of 2020, already during Pearl's tenure, but they had never secured a commitment from someone as coveted as Smith, who is projected as an eventual first-round pick in the NBA draft, according to 247 Sports national recruiting analyst Josh Gershon. Now, Auburn made its first ever Final Four appearance under Pearl in 2019, finished with a 25-6 record in 2020. Tigers have appeared in the top 10 of the AP Top 25 poll during the past 3 seasons. Now, Smith is the program's first commitment of the 2021 class, but he's not the first top 10 prospect from the class to choose a school in the state. Auburn's arch-rival Alabama landed a commitment from 5-star guard J.D. Davidson. Okay, let's keep going like Stroman, and if you want me to, I'll turn the TV on and risk it. Okay, there we go. I'm going to have to try to do something here. Lost on average up to 12 pounds. I lost almost 12 pounds. Well, can you, or do I have to? Because if I have to, I don't have a way to stop this. Such as heart attack, stroke, or death. It lowers the risk. Oh, and I only have to take it once a week. Okay, can you folks hold off here? Yeah, can you guys give me a few moments here? I got to go do a little something that hopefully won't get us bounced off of YouTube. So give me a moment. Give me a break. Give me a few moments. We'll be back with more of the broadcast in just a few moments. I got to do this because we're damn cheap. We're too damn cheap to afford $91 to have an Xfinity guy come here and set the remote control to also get in sync with the TV. Back in a bit, people. Back in a bit. You know better than that.
No better than what?
Ask your healthcare provider today about what's millions of coronavirus cases, tens of millions of jobs lost. Healthcare is
Thank
more
you.
important than ever. John James claims he'll protect us, but look at the facts. James supported a plan that strips healthcare from 23 million Americans, charges an age tax, and eliminates protections for pre-existing conditions.
Over 50.
Go.
I can't hear it at all.
That's why I have the closed captioning on. If I played it at 50, I'd be having a sign that says your broadcast has been cut off.
That's nothing pretty there.
Well,
That's all right.
oh,
$3 a bundle. Oh, McDonald's and
Ha, ha.
fries. $3. Oh.
Anyway, okay. Thank you very much. Car's supposed to be fixed tomorrow. Okay. So far so good.
Well, he'll have to wait to get paid.
Let's get back to it. My apologies, one and all. Should have done that earlier. Whoops. Okay, let's get back to the broadcast here. We'll get the NFL injuries on Saturday's show. Okay, so let's get going with Miami Soul Saver as we go now to Game 6 on Sunday. The Miami Heat avoided elimination with a pressure-filled 111-108 win over the Los Angeles Lakers in Game 6 of the NBA Finals on Friday, thanks to another incredible performance from Jimmy Butler and Duncan Robinson. But the Lakers came roaring back in the fourth to take the lead behind LeBron James and Anthony Davis. The end of the game was a spectacular back-and-forth affair that will go down as one of the all-time NBA final games. Danny Green missed a potential go-ahead three, which was followed by a Markieff Morris turnover. LeBron James missed a desperation shot at the buzzer to seal the Miami win. Game 6 is Sunday at 7:30 on ABC. And the final score for this was 111-108 Miami Heat over the Los Angeles Lakers. The Heat are now, the game is now, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, 3 games to 2 now. Game 6 will be the do or die one for everybody. Yes, indeed. So now let's get to it. Let's get you the final score. The Heat, 111. The Lakers, 108. Butler did good. 35 points, 12 rebounds, and 11 assists for Miami. James for Lakers. LeBron didn't do too bad either. 40 points, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists. By the way, Nick Rekieta's got a good edition of his Lost Blaming the Interwebs right now. He is talking law. Yes, he is. He's talking law, kids, on tonight's broadcast. If you're ready for this, Rekieta Law is talking on, Lost Blaming the Webs on the Rekieta Law channel here on YouTube. It's a civil discussion with uncivil law. So enjoy that. I know somebody will. Yes, indeed. Okay, we are at 34 minutes past the hour of midnight. That means we're going to definitely. Whoa, hi there. My hair's getting in the way of the ear of my earpiece here. And do this. Anyway, okay, if we're ready, I hope we are. Ah, well, do we really have to? No, we don't have to. Good. We'll save the wrestling report for Sunday night. Okay. Let's take you to our good friends at Awful Announcing because why? Uh, we got some good stuff for you tonight. Do we do it? Yes, we do. Okay. Seattle radio host Dory Monson is in trouble. Why? Oh, well, Dory Monson has been a pre and post game radio host for the Seattle Seahawks since 2002. Thank you. Okay, Dory Monson has been a pre and post game radio host for the Seattle Seahawks since 2002 and has been a fixture on the Seattle airwaves. I'm putting up everything here, so there we go. Since the mid 1990s, and while Monson's daily radio show on Seattle's Cairo FM is quite political in nature, it hasn't landed him in much hot water with the Seahawks. That is until Wednesday when he fired off a transphobic tweet during the Washington gubernatorial debate between incumbent Jay Inslee and challenger Lauren Culp, which was deleted. And we will not say what it is. We just don't think it's proper to do that on this broadcast. The Seattle Times reports that Monson has been suspended from the Seahawks pre- and post-game coverage, while the Athletics' Michael Sean Dugar reports that he's also been suspended by Bonneville, the owner of Cairo FM. The station told Dugar they don't comment on personal matters. For those of you that don't know about Bonneville, Bonneville is owned by, believe it or not, Bonneville is owned by the Church of Latter-day Saints, the Mormons, I do believe. That's right. The Mormons of Utah own a radio network or own a radio broadcasting company. Is that true? Okay, let me give you that. Let me do a confirmation before we continue on with my slant on all this. Come on, boys. So here we go. That's right. Bonneville International is is indeed owned by. No, I'm not going to do. It is owned by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints through its for-profit arm, Desert Management Corporation. Oh, that's going to be fun in negotiation time. Yes, indeed. Monson, or his show's account, hasn't tweeted since Thursday. He wasn't on the air Friday. Pretty athletic, Monson naturally blamed cancel culture for coming after him and claimed his tweet was targeted at Inslee rather than the trans community. In response to the claims of transphobia directed at him, Monson decried cancel culture for coming after him and maintained his words were taken out of context. He said the libertarian in him doesn't allow him to care whether adults would like to change their gender. I could care less, he said this week. They're saying you're laughing at transgender people, Monson said. No, I'm laughing at Jay Inslee saying we are a science-based state. But I heard a couple people I care about deeply. I personally called them this morning, said I'm sorry. Monson later added, if you were hurt by that, I'm sorry, not where I was going nor my intent. Here's a thought, pal. Think before you speak. It's an old proverb, I know, but it's one that works. It's that simple. Don't tweet guano. You know it's going to upset some people just for the laughs. And if you do that, make sure your owner isn't the freaking Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. You see, buddy? See what we mean? I don't know how the Seahawks could not do something regarding Monsoon after that tweet and still be taken seriously by the LGBTQ plus community. I mean, there are consequences. I mean, after all, again, I quote, Bonneville International Corporation is a media and broadcasting company wholly owned by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints through its for-profit arm, Desert Management Corporation. And among the radio stations it owns 13 in 4 major markets, as well as KSL in Salt Lake City, an NBC affiliate that I still don't think allows Saturday Night Live to air. Oh, joy. Oh, rapture. Hopefully you'll still have a job. But after this foper, I'm going to tell you that I sort of had a brainish little chuckle here. Let me get a check here. Do they own the Seattle station? Oh, jolly yes. Cairo FM and Cairo AM. Sports radio outlets owned by Bonneville International. Por favor. We hope your suspension doesn't last, but I think you better truly think before one speaketh. Especially, again, if the station you work for happens to be owned by a religious organization. Okay? Gracias. In other words, buddy, get your shoe out of your mouth and shut the up. Let's hope you let's hope you learn that. And the Seahawks will allow you to come back into their good graces, as well as Cairo. Speak of which, Well, we know who's going to call the Broncos and Patriots on Monday night. It's going to be the dynamic duo of college football's Batman and Robin. That's right, 5 p.m. Eastern on ESPN Monday night. It's a double dip, double header thanks to COVID. Titans and Bills game scheduled for Sunday being moved to Tuesday at 6. I'll be on 6. I thought it was 7. We're going to say 7. Because if it's 6 o'clock, that's news time. So the Titans Bills will be 6 Central, 7 Eastern. Thank you. Anyway, it'll be on CBS and TV6. And it's a Monday Night Football double dip with the Broncos and Patriots playing first at 5 o'clock. Chris Fowler and Mr. Ohio State, Kirk Herbstreit, will have the call, according to Andrew Marchand. And unlike week 1, though, Fowler and Herbstreit and the production crew will be in the middle of what they normally do every fall, college football. That means quick turnaround will be required from Saturday's Clemson-Miami game. The new regular Monday Night Football booth has gotten most of the attention for being a solid crew and a big step forward for ESPN, but Fowler and Herbstreit received very good reviews for their NFL performance as well. That ESPN is able to call on this team, the entire team, in front of and behind the camera is huge, as they've been producing and calling big-time football games for years now, and it shows. And it's also interesting the game is being shifted to ESPN from CBS. CBS obviously had another national game Tuesday, so they wouldn't have otherwise had, unlike last week when they shared Monday night with ESPN, and after ESPN not being happy about it. And so I guess you could say this was Roger Goodell's way of saying, we apologize for the faux pas. Now, this is probably not the last week this is going to happen. The Jets, for example, sent everyone home, so that game could be moved. The NFL has clearly decided that this is going to be one hell of a fluctuating schedule, and it's a price worth paying in order to try and have the season. It means broadcasters are going to have to be able to adjust as well, and so is ESPN's ability to hand the game to one of the best football booths and production crews on the pro or college side makes things a lot easier for them, even though this is coming close to the moment that Freddy Krueger will arrive. Mom, red light is on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I wanted to see his hair.
But yes, Reggie Watts, I have seen his hair. Not bad.
No, that's
To confound this little insanity, we wish Fowler and Herbstreit and company.
Dorian.
I know, I've seen it. I've watched it. I've watched him.
He's gone.
Okay. Thank you. May I continue with my show? Thank you. Okay. Are we ready for this? After a year without the NBA broadcast, China's CCTV has aired tonight's Game 5 of the finals. Yay. Sad to say that Thursday's Division Series game average viewership below wild card round. Boo. And if you're wondering why we haven't heard from Ian Rappaport today, well, there's a simple reason. He has been suspended from the NFL Network for 2 weeks. Why has he been suspended for 2 weeks? Until October 22nd. Why? Well, he told a lot of people this. He did something that he posted on social media without clearance from the NFL Network, which went against its guidelines. Report added regarding the suspension, I respect and understand the decision made by the network and am deeply sorry for my mistake. Now, it is very unclear as to what Rappaport even posted, which is twice bizarre when you consider he has 2.3 million Twitter followers. There has been speculation, though, that it was a tweet regarding the Titans breaking protocols by working out at a high school. Dear God, my gosh, the NFL, why don't they just put Rappaport up against the wall, bring a bunch of military folks over, and shoot him with hot dog cannons? He reported it. It's a news story. Dear Lord, come on. It's also unclear, however, if this suspension is simply for NFL Network or will it impact his tweeting and writing at NFL.com. Here is an update. Andrew Marchand of the New York Post reports that Rappaport was suspended for posting a social media ad for Manscaped, who makes male grooming products. Yes, male grooming products that, shall we say, keep the meat and two veg suitably clean. All right, let's keep this fun going here. It's 12:50. We're on the air till about 1:15, so we got shout outs and a scoreboard to go. Don't forget, tomorrow we have a report from our rabbi, Monsignor Rabbi Hiram Shecky Fleischman. He'll prick. Yeah, oh boy, there'll be a bris tomorrow. He will pick the Sunday night games. Hopefully the Jets will be among them. We shall find out right now, shall we? It's all good, isn't it? Yes, it is good. So, let us go now with the shout-outs. For now, let's go to it. Right now, James Colburn is making a mess out of, I guess it's his birthday, so he's creating a birthday dinner for his crew. Okay, let's get on with this thing, shall we? All right, let's go to it. We say hello to Angela Peterson, Christina Peterson, Yuki Tanaka, Anne-Marie Mann, Jay the Brain Man, Matthew Nichols, Jerry Nichols, Nancy Nichols, Ricky Pickrell, Bruno Metzler, Alabama Cole, Betty Osterhaus, Kika Backman Tech, Kiki Melendez. We also say hi to Yvonne Marie, Brenda Gaminsky, my mom over there, Uno down here, Alan Oberhoff, Tony Pickrell, Amy Hayes, Frida Hayes, the Macho Man. Oh yeah, Macho Man, Morris Hayes, yeah brother. Of course, Brenda Dixon, January J. Keaton, Crystal Hart, Maniac Mike Sparks. And of course, the crazily beautiful Miss Linda Steele, who is in Florida tonight. Wow. Lucky bugger. Okay, let's just get on with this. Cassie Little, Helena Kirby, Mari Woods, Vanessa Elise Messenger. Oh, by the way, Michael Pickrell. We got some health update from him. We want to wish him, send him some vibes, love, respects, and some prayers as he battles lung cancer. Yvonne told me that earlier this afternoon. So Michael, fight it. fight it. Cancer is a bastard, and you can beat up bastards. So beat it to a pulp, man. Beat it to a pulp. Okay. We're done. Everybody on Facebook, hi, how are you? We go now to the Twitter. I'm trying to get Uno up here, but I don't think Uno wants to be up here. Usually she does. I mean, oh, there you go. You went the wrong way. You went the wrong way. There you go. There you go. Okay, I'll just drop it. You take that. Anyway, so let's get to it. Let's say hi to all good folk like Mandy Summers, Peter Gilmore, the folks at Indiegogo, Medusa Michelli, Alex Sims, Audrey Dahlgren, Nick Mantis, Travis, Ivy McKellen, Wyatt Holiday, Wise Guy, of course, Fizzy Giggity, how you doing? Marielle Liu, how are you? Peter Oida, Louisa Fernanda, Stacy Hayes, Lisa Guerrero, Andrea Isom, Charlie's London, a few ladies on Saturday night on the YouTube. Cheryl Atkinson, of course, Jenny Scardamakula, and Casey Lennox, Elaine Boozler, one of the best female comics, period. And still one of the smartest dressers. If you ever see her old comedy bits, she is. Anyway, we say hi to them, hi to you. And we got one more hello to make, and that is to the people of the Gram, otherwise known as Instagram, and we do so with love and respect. And by the way, Lloyd Kaufman from Trauma. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Del Toxie, we love him. And we hope he makes another film. He's good. He's good at what he does. Hey. Okay, if you haven't seen Trauma, oh God, that film place, that is a show clip of the opening to every Trauma film. Anyway, to the lovely and enchanting Ava Fiore, also to the equally charming and utterly uber Courtney Lynn Elwood and Francia Jones. That's right. Mirka Delanos. And if that isn't enough, Jessica Hall. Hi. She does Bark Trends Collars. She has a little shop down in Florida called Bark Trends Collars. And she is superb at what she does. So go to Bark Trends Collars. You'll see what I mean. She is dynamite at what she does. She used to work over at 97.1 with, if I'm not mistaken, Greg Henson. Okay, so we have done that. By the way, I want to just say one thing. The Late Late Show with James Corden has really gotten used to the COVID-19 because, you know, for the past few weeks and months, he's been doing his show from his garage, and the band have been elsewhere. He has recently decided to go back to their studio, which used to be the studio for Tom Snyder's Late Late Show, the man, the myth, the legend. And the way they got it formatted now, since there is no audience due to COVID, it's just him, the band, and the crew. he sort of he has sort of fit the format what Tom Snyder used to do, and combined it with the stuff that he does for the regular Late Late Show, and it seems to be working. The guests are, of course, in their home studios, and he interviews them from there, from the studios of Television City in Hollywood. And it's doing gangbusters. I am going to miss him when he leaves for whatever it is he does, but his contract ends in about next year, I do believe, where as he is rumored to be in the running to take over for Ellen DeGeneres' show, which, if things are as they seem to be, has sort of been on that level. But we shall find out what his future is. But he's done pretty good since the COVID-19 has sent him without an audience, and he's had to sort of adapt to Tom Snyder's way of doing things. Anyway, wow, that is 1 o'clock, and we have 15 minutes. So guess what? It pays to stall, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So we got about 15 minutes. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for anything? I know you're probably saying, hey, what happened in pro wrestling? You're going to have to find out. We'll have something on Pro Wrestling Report tomorrow on the Saturday edition of the Steve Baxley Sports Final. Of course, on Sunday night at 11:30 for Dre the Brain Man presents Wrestle Anime Hut. Ding. But right now it is time to wrestle with our minds and the scoreboard. That's right. So let's give it a big hand, shall we? It's time now for the scoreboard. We've wasted 1 minute of time. By the way, congratulations to a good friend of mine, Gary Baxter, general manager of Fox 47 WSYM. Scripps Television, which owns Fox 47, made the announcement that they will be returning to producing their own newscast in 2021. The news share agreement, which they've had now for about 5, maybe, I'm going to say round off 8 years, will cease to exist after December 31st. So Gary Baxter, a little applause for Mr. Baxter, for Gary and the gang over at Fox 47. They plan to restock the news set at 600 West St. Joe in Lansing, and hire some good people and bring it back to life. Right now, the studio is mainly used for the morning blend and a few other things, including Press Pass on Sunday night at 11 o'clock on Fox 47. So there you go. So at least the studio set hasn't been, hasn't been, just stagnant. Okay. How's that? We've chopped a few more minutes? Okay. So, huzzahs. Okay, let's go to it. Okay, basketball. You think it was fun here in the States? How about in Europe, in the Euroliga? Cervenia Mountains defeated Baskonia 90-73. Zenit Petersburg defeated Barcelona 74-70. Bayern, I think they're the country that gave us aspirin, took down Alba Berlin 90-72. Olympiacos defeated Panathinaikos 78 71. And Olympia Milano. I think that's the cousin of Alyssa Milano. They defeated Leon Villeurbanne 87-73. In hockey, yes, there is hockey in the foreign lands. In the Extraliga in the Czech Republic, only 2 games in that. Plzeň over Kometa Brno 7-3. And Karlovy Vary over Vitkovice 3-2. Games from Trinec Liberec, Český Budějovice and Ziln, Litvinov and Pardubice and Sparta Prague and Mountfield HK all got postponed for some godly reason. Keep going in Finland. Here's your hockey scores. After overtime, TPS Turku defeated Salpa 4-3. Turku defeated JYP. You down with little JYP? You know what I say? 3-1. Cuckoo 1. Tapara defeated Kalpa, not Kalpai, but Kalpa 6-3. Ilves defeated Jukurit 5-1. Karpat defeated IFK Helsinki 7-3. Luko, be a lady tonight, defeated Hamirlina 5-1. And Vasen Sport, yes, that's Vasen Sport, no relation to Vaseline Sport, which you rub, well, wherever you want to rub. They lost to Asat 3-2. In baseball, in the Japan NPB, Nippon Professional Baseball, Chibalati Marines over the Fukuoka Silverhawks 3-1, 3-9-0 for the Marines, 1-4-1 for the Silverhawks. More for the Silverhawks got the loss, which is a lot like saying he got the loss. For his record is 4-3. Futaki, which is how I feel sometimes. Futaki for the Marines, they landed. He got the win 6-2. Hanshin Tigers and the Yokohama Bay Stars got postponed. The Yakut Swallows up over the Hiroshima Carp 7-2. I mean 7-12. The Swallows over the Carp 12-7. Thank you. 12-17-0 for the Swallows, 7-14-1 for the Carp. Nakata for the Carp gets lost. He's 0-1. Umino. Acidy, isn't it? For the Swallows gets the win. He's 3-0. The Orc Buffaloes over the Nippon Ham Fighters 6-4, 6-9-0 for the Buffaloes, 4-5-0 for the Ham Fighters. Sugiura for the Ham Fighters gets lost. He's 6-4. Tajima gets the win for the Buffaloes. He's 4-4. Cebu Lions for the Rakuten Golden Eagles 5-2, 5-9-0 for the Lions, 2-8-0 for the Eagles. Shiomi for the Eagles gets lost. He's 4-7. Neil for the Lions gets a win. He's 4-6. Let's go now to South Korea, the Korean Baseball Organization. Ha! Got it right. Hanwha Eagles defeat the Kaiwoom Heroes 7-6, 7-9-2 for the Eagles, 6-7-2 for the Heroes. Kia Tigers over the SK Wyverns 5-3, 5-7-1 for Los Tigres, 3-7-0 for Los Wyverns. Doosan Bears beat up and blanked the KT with Suwon 4-0, 4-11-0 for the Bears, 0-5-0 for the Suwon. LG Twins blanked the NC Dinos 4-0, 4-9-0 for the Twins, 0-2-0 for the Dinos. And the Samsung Leons defeated the Lottie Giants 7-3, 7-7-1 for the Lions, 3-5-1 for Les Giants. And let us do I know we have not had any dealings with our good friends at the AFL, the Australian Football League. They are right now into their semifinals of they're right now at their countdown to the grand finals of 2020. So we thought for this brief moment of passness, we'd give you at least one of the semifinal games that were played. And if we can do, let's show what occurred in the semifinals. Not show, but give word to we the finals. The McDonald Round Center is a lot like 3 hours, 30 minutes, and 42 seconds. And just who? Good night, everybody. Somewhere we're going to try to shut. Good. Thank you. Good night, everybody. We'll talk to you